Alright, hello everyone. And today I'll be streaming Liu Bei's story. About to get very virtuous up in here.
To have devotion on our plates and blossoms in our cups. What a feast!
From this day forth, may our noble ambitions spread to the far reaches of the land.
Agreed. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei. From this day, we shall fight as brothers and end the chaos.
Yeah, Zhang Fei and Goemon are pretty much the same character. Both their stories start with cherry blossoms.
Bei, descendant of Liu Sheng, Prince of Zhongshan. With my two sworn brothers, I have pledged to bring order to this chaotic world. As I speak, the land is suffering from an insurgency led by Zhang Jiao, known as the Yellow Turbans. I have taken rank in an army that will fight these traitors. My goal is to defeat all evildoers and restore the Great Han Empire. This is the path I have chosen, and I will stop at nothing to return virtue to this land.
I am He Jin. I will be commanding the army for the battle against the Yellow Turbans. Those of you who have come to fight on behalf of the Han, the gratitude of your emperor is with you. We are now heading to Ji to take out Zhang Jiao, the leader of the Yellow Turbans, who is holed up in their main base. It is said that Zhang Jiao and his brothers can control the elements. Therefore, if we take his brothers out, things should be a little easier. All right, prepare to go to battle.
Accidentally cut him off there. Whoops. I've heard it so many times. But yeah, Zhang Fei's story in this game, or I guess just the three brothers story in this game, start with cherry blossoms. And then Goemon's story in Samurai Warriors 1 also starts with him and cherry blossoms. And also, they have the same voice actor. Oh, I even have Liu Bei's fourth weapon. Nice. Although that's definitely going to be overkill, so I'm going to wait before I use that. What items do I have for him? I have him equipped with Hetsmark, and that is his horse. But red hair is faster. What else do I have? Okay, everything else is fine. Now, I'm actually going to try and trigger an event that we've just avoided every other time we've played this stage. Let's see, who is it? Hei over here. I believe he can cause a rock slide if the Shu forces approach him before he moves. It's just if you approach Zhang Jiao from like another direction, he'll abandon his vantage point. And then he won't trigger the rock slide because he's off trying to help Zhang Jiao. I don't think there's a cutscene for it or anything.
Cao Cao, lead your army east. Sun Jian, you attack the center. Meanwhile, this force of volunteers will head around to the altar in the west. They will not get past us so easily.
Goemon Gaming. It's going to be horrifying one day when you guys all come onto a stream and it's just Goemon's voice.
What is it, brother?
These people, before they were simply suffering like everybody else. It makes me think.
In that case, you simply need to create a world where people do not suffer.
You are absolutely right, Zhang Fei. My brothers, let us go.
I like the pose for the camera they did at the end.
Let the wrath of heaven fall upon you! Heavens, grant me a miracle! Lend us your strength as we fight in your name. Do away with these infidels!
Ow. God, the boulders hurt. Ah, they hurt a lot.
I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Slay the conjurer.
It's like half my health from 2 boulders.
Well.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I'm curious why they deal so much damage. Like, if you were a starting character, would that just kill you in like 2 or 3 boulder drops? Or does it do like percentage damage or something? I'd have to test it with a low-level character, if I had any. Now, another thing I'm not sure on is I'm not sure if Hei Yi will trigger the ambush just from me approaching, or if my troops need to approach.
Zheng Mon Sheng, receive the power!
I feel the power in my own hands.
Well, Zheng Men Cheng received the power from me approaching, so I'll see if the bolters will trigger. And if not, I'll just turn around and ignore Hei Yi.
That's it. That is how it's supposed to be done.
Nah, I guess my troops need to get up here. They'll ignore him and let my troops come up here. If I'm not insane,
Open your eyes and serve the will of heaven.
and like this doesn't actually happen.
They're bewitched.
So the boulders do deal percentage damage. Interesting.
Do not fear. The spell will break if we cut off its source.
Hey Wu, no hard feelings for this, right? It's just EXP. You're not gonna remember this several years later.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
So you must be looking for trouble.
I forgot his charge 1, he just dashes away and slashes forward. It's so awkward to use. Like, I guess the intent is to use it like a dodge. But like, practically, it's never gonna work.
It's about time I faced a worthy
The rest of
opponent.
Liu Bei's moveset
Those
is
who stand in the
pretty
way of
average.
virtue shall fail.
His charge 6 is pretty good because it's a shockwave.
Ways of the yellow turban. God of the winds, come and prevent these foolish beasts from fouling your air. Rise! Rise and blow them away!
His Musou is really good though, it has several
Aim
attacks.
for the one controlling the wind.
Also, I noticed my troops aren't taking the north path whatsoever now. Did they follow me? Because I'm playing as Liu Bei? I think they do follow you, actually. Yeah, Guan Yu and Zhang Fei are definitely following. That's interesting, I didn't know they did that. But I guess I just imagined that rock slide, huh?
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You've been training hard. You should know who you're dealing with. I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Speed is of the essence. Follow me.
I doubt it's a Liu Bei only thing. I assume this applies to like any commander in this battle. I just never noticed it until now. Not much experimenting I could really do with it. They just follow me.
We shall rebuild the land and do away with these foolish remnants of the Han. I shall lead my people to glorious victory. Now, baffle the fools with an invincible opponent!
There must be some kind of device producing these phantoms.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
This ought to be easy.
Now is the time to show them what we can do.
Looks like the troops aren't following me like all the way down south where I am now. I think it only affects where they move slightly. Like, which route Liu Bei takes just determines if they go like south to help Sun Jian and Cao Cao, or if they just go north to go straight for Zhang Zhao.
We've thwarted their magic. Take down Zhang Xiao. I must retreat.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Heaven has called for the creation of a new world. You shall harm my followers no more.
You've been training hard.
Heaven above, grant me even greater strength.
Such an awkward charge one.
My soul shall not descend to heaven.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Someday, the era of peace.
Infidels! You will spread your heresy no more!
Would Samurai Warriors be good if they had hypothetical routes like Dynasty Warriors 8 did? Depending on the game, they do.
The bandit leader, Zhang Xiao, has been defeated, along with his lies. Without him, the Yellow Turbans are finished. As commander, I would like to thank you all for your service. I want all of you to return to your homes and continue to loyally serve the Han. We must ensure that the land never again sees such chaos.
In fact, I think all of them have hypotheticals to some degree.
A new bodyguard. This bodyguard.
Except for some of the spin-off ones, like, Virtuous Sonata.
We are about to attack Huluo Gate in our quest to overthrow the villain Dong Zhuo.
Huluo.
Lu Bu, an extremely fierce warrior, will surely be waiting for us there. Though Guan Yu or Zhang Fei might have a chance against him, my skill is likely no match for Lu Bu. I would do best to avoid him and find another way.
I'm kind of a piece of shit, so...
After all, the real enemy is Dong Zhuo. As a relative of the Han, I cannot forgive him for his crimes. The honor of taking his head shall be mine.
I can't blame him for saying Huluo Gate. He got a typo in his script and he just went with it.
This villain pretends to serve the Emperor, but only serves himself. He shall pay with his life. But everybody follow me, and we shall reclaim the capital. The Han must be returned to its former glory.
It's very rare we start the stage to go up the north path. Have I played a wrestling game? When I was a kid, yeah. I never really got super into it or anything.
Forward. Let's bring these scoundrels down for good.
Like, wrestling games were games I played when I went over to a friend's house because they had the wrestling games and I never cared enough to buy them.
Hit me with everything you got! I must retreat. Now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Did you think you could overcome this base?
Liu Bei is actually in better shape to fight Lu Bu than either of his brothers would be. Just because, I've played more stages with him. He's like rank 2.
They're so eager to die that we'll be happy to oblige them.
Oh yeah, someone was mentioning this earlier. The benevolent stuff. It's like such a meme with Shu and Dynasty Warriors. Didn't really start until like 7. Until then, it was all about virtue. That was the phrase they used.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall
Although it
fail.
may have changed in Dynasty Warriors 6. I really don't remember what term 6 used. And I'm not sure if like the Japanese script was changed any, like they changed the kanji they used or something. But it could just be a case of the translator translating the same thing differently.
How brave of you!
Because I'm just assuming the series hasn't kept the same translator all this time.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
If they're so eager to die, then we'll be happy to oblige them.
You're alone? To be young and foolish again.
We'll never hear it, but it's amusing when the strategist says that line about being young and foolish, and you could be playing as Huang Zhong.
You lose. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You're alone? You must long for death.
Time to show them what we can do.
I'm pretty sure the cutscene is going to be fighting Lu Bu.
Those who stand in the
So
way
I
of
probably
virtue
need
shall
all 3
fail.
brothers to be present.
You coward! I shall deal with you all from atop red hair!
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Your treachery shall not go unpunished.
Come, hit me with everything you got. I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who
Like how
stand in the
Guan
way
Yu
of
and Zhang Fei
virtue shall
immediately
fail.
ran towards Lu Bu.
Worthless scum! I'll stomp you into a bloody mess! Liu Bei, you shall be sacrificed to my blade!
Wow, he has unique lines for Liu Bei? That's odd. Of all people.
That's what we've been waiting to see.
I mean, I guess they do all it. I guess they do interact, but
Follow me.
Stay away from Lu Bu. Make your way around and aim for Dong Zhuo.
You are a traitor to the Han. I shall defeat you.
Ha! You are all talk and no action. Lord Liu Bei is a man of justice, and has 2 swords at his side to prove it.
An enemy of my brother's is an enemy of mine. Prepare yourself.
Go on ahead. Leave this to us.
Nah.
You thought you could beat
To be fair, you are being juggled right now. A lot.
The enemy formation is crumbling. Forward!
Dion Wade with the headbutt. Alright, thanks for stealing that kill, whoever did it. I couldn't tell this was such a clusterfuck. He didn't even get a chance to activate his rage, Musou.
All units, advance on the enemy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
That was impressive.
Oh, it was a peon that stole the kill? Nice.
Time I faced a worthy opponent.
That guy's getting a promotion. He's becoming a major.
Fail.
Brainless fools! You think I'll just roll over and die?
Alright, now let's go take Zhang Liao from behind. And I am not going to buy him dinner first.
Speed is of the essence. Follow me.
You shall go no further.
Prepare to attack! Follow me!
I would rather live and redeem myself than die in shame.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Yes, this base is already destroyed. Oh well. It's annoying you can ride a horse down here, but not up it.
Go and attack the enemy camp like the wind.
I don't know why, but some stairs they can't go up.
Silence, you bug! I shall squash you beneath my feet!
Liu Bei wasn't saying anything, but okay.
My brothers!
I do really like Xtreme Musou. Both the quote and the animation.
For my brothers! My life, a pleasure, gone.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We have defeated the rebel leader, Dong Zhuo. I would like to thank each member of the Allied forces that participated in this struggle. As your leader, I am proud of you all. Now that Dong Zhuo is gone, it is time to disperse the Allied forces. However, those who fought under the Yuan banner shall never forget the privilege that was bestowed upon them.
A new body. This body.
Liu Li. I like his name, but he sucks.
Very well. On this third visit, allow me to receive you. The land must be divided in 3. You will take 1/3.
Divide it? Into 3?
I see you can't do math. Allow me to explain.
Eventually, the other 2/3 shall be yours. And like today, you will knock 3 times on the gates to the heavens.
Now, can you count to 3?
We defeated Dong Zhuo, but our great army disbanded, and its heroes went their separate ways. Does no one else care about restoring the Han?
Not really, no.
It became clear that I must take the matter into my own hands. I set out to seek the guidance of the brilliant strategist, Zhuge Liang. According to Zhuge Liang, I must escape the grip of Cao Cao and defend myself from the Sun family to establish my own kingdom. By winning the hearts of the people, I will one day rule the land.
Master Liu Bei, with me as your strategist, I shall give my all and lead us to victory. This escape from the clutches of Cao Cao shall be no different. Normally, I would ask that you just flee immediately. But this time, you must meet Cao Cao head on, and then make your retreat.
No cheesing the stage as Liu Bei, huh?
In order for the land to be divided in 3, my lord must show to everybody here at Changban that he is a hero equal to that of Cao Cao. Now, shall we go?
Of course, Liu Bei only has to prove himself when he's the playable character. If I could just rush to the end and finish the stage, I absolutely would. No hesitation. This would be a 3-minute stage at most. Yeah, we skipped a lot, didn't we? Going from Hulao to Changban. No Shapi, no Guandu.
Everyone, we must escape with our lives.
We will secure the base and launch a fire attack.
Let's see how many bases I can take.
I have captured this base.
I doubt I'm gonna make it to this one.
Task unit, begin construction
Nah.
as planned.
I'm probably not gonna make it to that other one either. Nah.
No one gets by here. Absolutely no one.
You know, Goemon also has a stage where he holds off the enemy so Akuni can escape.
This bridge belongs to me.
I'm just saying, they're the exact same character.
Is death.
I didn't realize they went further south. I'd have been rushing for these bases had I known that. Still got this one, though. Don't close, don't close, don't close. Fuck!
I have captured this base.
I should have just let them take it.
I won't lose a second time.
And people still telling me to skip it. I cannot. The only victory condition is to defeat Cao Cao. That's why I was saying if I could, I would do it. Okay, no one approach, please. Thank you.
Hey! Zhao Yun! You finally got here!
I need your help. I must return our Lord's child.
I could spend the whole stage just running away from Zhao Yun, so Liu Bei never gets his kid back.
I have captured this base. I have captured this base.
Won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I'm not, like, super into Liu Bei's Dynasty Warriors 4 outfit. It's kind of plain looking, although I get that that's, like, the point of it. Yeah, it's more plain and peasantish.
Did you think you could overcome this base?
But his Dynasty Warriors 5 outfit actually looks pretty cool. I'd say that's his best outfit, honestly. Alright, we're skipping this fire cutscene. Rujo Yon takes 5 minutes to say a single line.
Do you think you can stop me?
Your intellect is just what we need, Zhuge Liang.
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I got a message saying Zhao Yun is searching for Liu Bei. I guess that means he hit his point, where he would have normally encountered him.
We must use this.
But right now I'm a mile away.
Well, that's it for me. I sure hope my brothers will...
Don't you hate it when you show up for work with your child's son, and then he's just nowhere to be, when your boss's son, and he's just nowhere to be found?
Such impressive skill.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
If I could somehow get Zhao Yun killed, does that mean Liu Chan's dead as well?
Second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You really have a lot of time to waste until, what's-his-face shows up. Bill South shows up. The cowman.
They're trying to take the base.
place! Stop them! You're a general? Then you're mine! And this judgment
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I believe that's every officer on the map taken care of. And here's more.
Fly like the wind! This battle is ours!
Happy to see you, brother.
You shouldn't be. I think you should be complaining I came back.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Shang Fei does his big, like, stance on the bridge, and then Liu Bei is just right next to him.
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I do wonder if there's a cutscene for meeting Zhao Yun. And here's Guan Yu.
Brother, leave the rest to me.
The enemy commander is nothing special!
Happy to see you, brother.
My quest for strength is too late.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Defensive positions. We must let the people escape.
Now is our chance to ride this momentum to victory, brother!
What an elaborate line.
Feared you were dead.
Both I, sir, and your young child are unharmed.
That can be remedied. Slams it on the ground.
Let us finish this battle!
Man, if I had a throw child button, I swear. And even playing as Liu Bei, I have to wait around. At least Liu Hui showed up pretty quickly. Doesn't matter when Cao Cao wasn't here.
All units move to counterattack.
At least there's a slightly different line. Pretty sure he doesn't tell everyone to counterattack in the stage normally. Should I even bother riding all the way back up here to fight Josh Yu? I completely forgot he spawned.
Liu Bei?
Nope, never mind.
Time I took your head. Go, strike the enemy down!
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Time to bring an end to this war, as well as the battle. This should not be too difficult.
I feel like you should have said bring it into the battle before you said as well as before you mentioned war. Because the battle would end before the war.
Retreat is an acceptable.
Sato has so much health compared to the other officers in this stage.
Someday you shall pay for this.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. We managed to escape from Cao Cao's army. This is due to the fact that everybody risked their lives for me. I see that I am truly loved by my followers.
We didn't escape at all, we won.
However, we must be careful to avoid such a situation again in the future. Cao Cao will not let us escape a second time. If only we had a land to call our own, we could fight back.
Liu Bei's stats are almost maxed out.
A new body. This bodyguard.
Thanks to Zhuge Liang's strategy, we were able to drive Cao Cao from Changban. We then formed a pact against Cao Cao with Sun Quan. Our combined army came face to face with Cao Cao at Chibi. Thanks to the heroic efforts of officers from both our kingdoms, we managed to lay waste to his great fleet. Right now, Cao Cao is attempting to flee from the battlefield that burns around him. At last, we have the upper hand. If I am to realize my ambition, I must catch and kill Cao Cao.
The two most repeated battles back to back.
We shall cooperate with Wu and attempt to chase down Cao Cao, who, having suffered a near disastrous defeat at Chibi, has no choice other than to escape. This is the best chance we have had yet. Cao Cao, in an attempt to rebuild his fallen army, is retreating to Jiangling. Everybody, I want you to go and hunt down Cao Cao. My lord, if you can defeat Cao Cao convincingly here, then it shall bide you the time you need to obtain the lands of Shu. Now, it is time for us to go.
So I have to defeat him convincingly, whatever that means. We've seen that cutscene way too many times. One you leaves, yeah.
Lord Cao Cao, I believe my debt to you is paid.
Don't let Cao Cao get away.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I'll take out the bridge before the enemy shows up.
I'm not going to get anywhere at this rate.
This hat is ridiculous.
Attacking alone? Have you lost your mind?
The master is here? Quick, cut open a path!
It does improve his Dynasty Warriors 4 outfit, however.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I shall return before this is all over.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
So left Qing Yu behind. He crossed the bridge without him.
Some battles you win,
Stranded his
some
ass.
battles you lose. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. So, you are Sun Zhang. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am...
Can we skip all the formalities? Glad to meet you, Lord Liu Bei.
It really is just looking right at her boobs.
Now is my chance to show what I am made of.
I'm pretty sure that was the exact same cutscene that Sun Chang had.
Liu Bei, let's attack them.
You stand in my way, I shall show no mercy.
So Sun Chang has like allied lines with Liu Bei, and I'm pretty sure this is the only stage they'll actually apply for.
Shall fail.
Follow their lead.
I would rather live and redeem myself than die in shame.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Hey there,
Run them through
brother.
in an instant. Cut through the enemy camp. There is no turning back.
That's something you don't think of. Liu Bei and Sun Quan are technically brother-in-laws.
Time to finish this.
It's just they never call each other brother, I don't think in any game.
Cao, this way! You have my thanks.
That is a tough act to follow. I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You know,
Master!
I really don't have to play this entire stage, do I? I can just rush Cao Cao. And I am now doing that.
Attack swiftly before the enemy can regroup.
Wow, I didn't realize red hair could be stopped by running into just the commander.
For my brothers! For my brothers! Someday you shall pay for this.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We have thoroughly crushed Cao Cao's army. It was quite humorous to see them scattering about like ants. This defeat should shut him up for a while. However, he will definitely come seeking revenge. Before that time comes, we must build up our military strength and be prepared to meet their advance.
I didn't even need the EXP because Liu Bei is almost maxed out.
Bodyguard. This bodyguard.
After the Battle of Chibi, we made a firm stand by quickly subduing the area of Jing. These are the lands from which I will form a great kingdom. Zhuge Liang has advised that I spread my rule by leading my army into Shu. This move will be the catalyst that splits the land into 3 divisions. But Shu is currently under the rule of my fellow clansman Liu Zhang. I can't help but question the virtue of stealing land from a member of my own family.
Master Liu Bei, now for the final step in the Three Kingdoms strategy. We shall deploy our troops outside of Chengdu and attack it. Following this battle, you will be in command of your own country. In this battle, Pang Tong shall be issuing orders to everybody. If you follow his instructions, then victory is assured. My lord, this battle shall test whether our hearts are just. However, in order to bring an end to the chaos and welcome a new land of virtue, we must fight.
Do we save Pang Tong or not? Nah, he can die. Mostly because there may be a cutscene if he dies.
My mind is made up. I will build my kingdom in Shu.
We'll surround Chengdu and force out Liu Zhang. Zhao Yun and Zhang Fei cover the south gate.
I do like that his starting line was different.
I'll cover the north. This forest looks suspicious. Proceed with caution.
The people of Shu refuse to be invaded.
You don't really have a say or not in whether you're being invaded or not. It just kind of happens and then you deal with it.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Who's this so-called man of virtue I've heard about?
Hi.
This is mine. I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I thought there was one more ambush troop in here, but oh well. I don't see him.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I have come for your head.
Such impressive skill!
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Open the outer gates and see who joins us.
Beat it! Don't step another foot in our land!
I won't.
Can you
lose a
jump in the
second
well?
time.
You can kind of jump in the well. You can jump on like the edge of it, which is odd.
Battlefield belongs to us!
You just kind of like slip off of it. But you can tell he stops a little bit, like he wants to land on it.
Sense of your integrity?
I haven't, I'm just very fascinated with this well right now.
Get out of our land and don't come back!
Forgive me, O innocent one.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Prepare yourself! I must retreat, for now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Feng Tong is taking a long time to die.
Wipe them out!
I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Now, attack! The enemy commander is mine!
There he goes.
Well, well, well. It seems that this place marks the end of my journey. Zhuge Liang, if I too were a dragon, would I have flown higher? I think I'll just sit down and rest here a while.
Sorry, folks. I hate to move on without you.
He says calmly like he's going to the supermarket.
Lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Everyone, aim for nothing else but Liu Bei's head.
I have come for your head.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Such impressive skill!
Victory in this battle is ours!
Zhang Ren said he was going to target Liu Bei, but I don't know who he's after now. He just sort of ran to the middle of the forest and that was it.
Lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Also, it seems Liu Bei didn't order his troops to charge.
Have all the glory.
Normally that happens, but now his entire army just sitting back. Oh, that was Ling Bao I was looking at.
Halt, intruders! You will advance no further.
He appeared way before this, but okay, game.
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Do you think you can stop me? I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Guess I still need to open the gate. Okay, good. That makes it be considered surrounded.
Surrender yourself, Liu Zhang.
I refuse to give up without a fight.
Comes a time when every battle must be decided.
Happy to see you, brother! For my brothers!
protect my family, forced to surrender, to give up the
That's the
land of
peon
my
that killed Lu Bu. That's who's right next to him right now.
I'm sure to be the laughing stock of future peoples.
Master Liu Zhang, forgive me. But my ideal has no place for doubt. I shall restore the Han Empire, and it shall all start here in Shu.
You can tell Liu Zhang is part of the Liu family because Liu Bei's son looked just like him. The resemblance is uncanny.
I have defeated Liu Zhang and gained the lands of Shu. However, due to my indecision, I have lost Pang Tong. His death is a great loss to our cause. I shall not falter again. For the sake of Pang Tong and everyone else that has given their lives, I shall use this territory of Shu as a means towards unifying the land.
A new body. This body.
During the assault on...
Wait, really? Okay.
The Wu army surrounded General Guan Yu and...
This is kind of out of nowhere.
Guan Yu. Bring me my sword at once. Everyone, begin preparing for war.
No, my lord. Our enemy is Wei. It would not be just to attack
Defeat
Wu.
Wei, and Wu will have no choice other than to surrender. Please reconsider.
None of that matters to me now. Neither of you understand my pain. I must do it. For the death of my brother. Wu must pay! How can this be? Guan Yu has been killed in a sinister plot by Wu. Zhang Fei, too, has been murdered, killed by his own men, as he prepared to avenge Guan Yu. Responsibility for these tragedies falls directly on Wu. They shall feel my rage, and pay for my brother's deaths with everything that they own. Nothing else matters now. I can hear only the beating of my angry heart, and it is screaming for revenge. Revenge against the Sun family, for Zhang Fei and Guan Yu.
I mean, Zhang Fei wasn't really their fault.
My lord, please forgive my directness. But we are not on the side of virtue in this battle. Battles fought out of spite or vengeance must be put aside for the greater good. The army my lord has assembled at Yiling is quite impressive. But it has one fatal flaw. If the enemy is wise, then I am afraid they will exploit it without fail.
You can tell me what the flaw is. Just saying.
I apologize for my late arrival, but I have my reasons. Now we must somehow hold on and win this hopeless battle so that we may continue our dreams of a better tomorrow.
What are your thoughts, chat? What is Zhuge Liang's reasons for not showing up to this battle on time? I can fit another item. What do I bring? You know what? Wince Girl. That'll be fun. Oh yeah, I've got to make sure I kill Sun Changcheng in this battle. Only thing he did with Sun Changcheng was stare at her boobs, and the next time he sees her, kills her.
Sun Quan must pay for the death of Guan Yu.
Let's see, Yu Ying, that is a nice simple answer. for why Zhuge Liang was late. Zhuge Liang wanted to be prime minister. Zhuge Liang was searching for little boys. Jesus Christ, man. You don't get to make suggestions anymore. Well, why delay? Let's go kill my wife.
Show them the strength of our forces!
I'll take out whoever's up here, just so I don't have to come back for them.
I shall show no mercy. I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Oh yeah, now that I'm finally using it, you can see just how much reach the wind scroll gives you. It's pretty substantial. Especially for charge attacks. Like, look at that. Suddenly his charge 3, like, covers the entire screen.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I have come for your head. It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
This battlefield belongs to us!
I think I'm home, and I brought a sword.
Liu Bei.
Must our lives lead us in such separate directions?
Goodbye, Liu Bei.
Alright.
Farewell.
I guess he's just gonna try to leave this battle. Notice how I said try.
Such impressive skill.
Beat it!
I should probably go and stop that fire attack.
I'm not letting anyone get near Zhuge.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Is this one of the enemy's tactics?
Come and fight me if you dare!
Euron really booked it this time.
Do you really think you stand a chance against me?
Battles are not won on strength alone.
That's when you push him into the fire attack point. Nah, crisis averted.
Their strategy has failed. Tear them limb from limb.
There is no escape from benevolence.
For now. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Ow.
ain't so bad. See ya!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Oh, I guess no one's dying in this battle because we have Baidi after this.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I'm pretty sure Liu Bei has both Wuchang Plains and Baidi.
This one's mine.
Your skills are without equal.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Keep a tight formation. Head straight for the commander.
I like how Lu Xun still at least tries to charge.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Even if it's basically just him charging at this point.
This one's mine, everybody. Like I was a little too
Wait, a valuable item.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I get his fourth weapon, which I already have.
We have a chance to win this.
It was somewhere down here, wasn't it? Yeah. It is. It was his fourth weapon. I have no idea what I did that got me that. Fully defeating Lu Xun was part of it. I assume stopping the fire attack. And possibly killing your wife. And Sun Quan has nothing to say to Liu Bei. Awkwardly enough.
Your skills are without equal.
Must approach this calmly. Time to retreat.
Beating all the Musou officers except Sun Quan. So it does include killing Sun Cheng. That's hilarious.
In a sense, we were victorious. But due to my short temper, many had to sacrifice their lives to achieve this victory. I also allowed my enemy Sun Quan to escape. Now we had best return home and start rebuilding our strength. I too need to rethink the meaning of things such as justice and virtue.
Okay, I guess if you already have the 4th weapon, it just doesn't give it to you.
A new bodyguard. This bodyguard
Is terrible. Bye.
I fought Wu at Yiling, but was unable to slay their lord Sun Quan. I rushed into that battle driven purely by hatred, and completely ignoring my true purpose. Now, Wu has regrouped, and come to attack me at Bai Di Castle. Just by looking at their formation, I can tell that they have come here seeking my head. Since we parted ways after the battle at Chi Bi, I have come into conflict with Wu a number of times. Now I must end this rivalry, and defeat Wu once and for all.
You'll just have to take his word for that.
My lord, our victory at Yiling was more than I expected. Surely your devotion for Master Guan Yu and the others who have fallen was felt by the very heavens themselves.
There's like exactly 2 battles where Wu and Shu fight each other, and we're playing them both.
The next battle is the defense of Bai Di Castle. Please go and defend the areas where our troops are weak. Try and lead our men to take the fight outside of the castle walls. There is a reason I cannot go to the battlefield, but I have prepared a number of strategies just for this type of occasion. My lord, let us put an end to Wu's destiny here at Bai Di Castle.
Why do you keep ducking out of these battles? And obviously we don't get the cutscene with Liu Chan and Xing Sai. Although Liu Chan is still here and has all these officers and troops and everything, Liu Bei is just sort of present and stealing the commander status from him.
I will win this battle and usher in a new age of virtue.
Liu Bei, this battle isn't just about ruling the land. It's payback for the pain you caused my sister.
I like that he had that line. Although, that was really more your fault. You were the ones that attacked at Jing and killed Guan Yu. Although I guess it was Guan Yu's fault for not giving back Jing when he was supposed to.
This one's mine.
Guan Yu fucked up everything, didn't he?
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I decided to go north first, just because I normally don't do that.
They're trying to take the base. Stop them!
Hey, Sun Quan's banner. It's gone.
Back off before I split your head in two.
Shu is our kingdom, and we'll defend it ourselves.
Quan Yu ruined everything when he stole Sun Jian's kill. Back at Hulao Gate.
Just because we're
I'm sorry, Huluo Gate.
I could stand to learn a thing or two from you.
So, Wu would attack even the innocent.
Oh yeah, I should probably go save them.
Remain true to my lord. Don't underestimate the enemy. We must hold out. My blade will make you pay for your injustice.
We'd have died like dogs without you.
We'll pay you back by defending the castle.
Do you think you can stop me?
Yeah, I normally take out Zhou Tai early, so I figured I'd leave him alive and see if he did anything. And now he started to move. Maybe because I started to approach Sun Quan.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Got a little carried away.
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I shall defeat this trap of Zhuge Liang's.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Wang Zhong always struggles back there.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I didn't miss anything, did I?
I looked away from the screen. Did someone die? No, that is just a checkpoint being lost. I guess all the troops backed away, so it looked like they died.
Castle again.
We'd best return to the castle and wait for the next opportunity.
You have drawn your last breath.
Interesting. I don't think I've had the Shu army pull back before. I guess because Lu Xun needed to be alive for that to happen. You know what?
For my brothers!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I won't be denied.
Hopefully I'll get another Musou Rage later on.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Fan Zhang and his max morale over here. You'll be fine, old man.
Going well.
Nah, no you won't. You'll probably die in the next 5 seconds.
Leave some for me.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Well done, but not nearly enough.
They've defeated the Prime Minister's Stone Sentinel Maze.
Well, that didn't take long. Lu Xun was in there for like 5 seconds and he's like, nah, I figured this out.
I'm always looking for a good fight.
And there goes Huang Zhang. Just as I was coming to save him, too. Oh well, he's old. He's gonna die of old age right after this anyways.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Alone? Give me a break.
We have come from the Wuzhang Plains.
Okay, it's gonna be really awkward when we have Wu Zhang playing after this.
Join the reinforcements and push back their line.
Looks like I got a little carried away.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Stand and fight with honor.
No, we stand with virtue here. Can you just hear me?
It is an honor to die in battle for the glory of Wu.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Freaking archers. Oh my god, really?
Just because we're a supply base doesn't mean we can't fight. That base is essential to our plans. You'll pay for that.
Really? This specific one? I kinda doubt that.
Crush them!
If we hurry, we can catch the enemy off guard.
Now is the time to crush them.
This one's mine, everybody!
Excuse you? I don't belong to you. Unlike Sun Chang, I have rights.
Let everybody down.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Just broke the Stone Sentinel maze contraption on the way out. But yeah, Liu Chun really doesn't need to be here. He's not doing anything.
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Now let's face off against not final boss Sun Quan.
Come and settle this like a leader.
That was the intent.
You arrogant fool! It's all your fault. You are the cause of Shang Jiang's tears.
Shang Jiang and I may have been forced down different paths, but our feelings were true. And the bond that we share shall never be broken, not by anyone.
Other than me.
Your skills are beyond doubt.
I have let my father and brother down.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We were able to withstand the fierce onslaught of Wu and defend Bai Di Castle. We also managed to kill Sun Quan. I shall not forget this battle as long as I shall live. Before long, we shall be able to bring an end to the chaos that has plagued this land for so long. I only hope that Shu can bring them the peace they are so desperately looking for.
And now Liu Chan says something. And it was just vague enough you can't tell who's the commander.
A new bodyguard has come to act. This bodyguard...
We have another superior, Sai Mei. But she's a bow superior. I guess I'll place someone for her. Goodbye, Shang Yu.
Wu is no more, and the three kingdoms have become two. I have reached the final leg of my journey, and at last my destiny is near. The legacy of my greatest enemy, Cao Cao, still remains. Only by defeating his vast kingdom of Wei can I realize my dream and create a new age of righteousness. This past age has been long and painful, but soon it will all be over. For the forces of good, I will conquer the chaos, and under my rule there shall be no tears.
My lord, the final battle with Cao Cao has arrived. While you were fighting at Baidi Castle, I was at the Wuzhang Plains working on strategies against Wei.
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
The enemy fears our spirit for this upcoming battle, and has done all they can to strengthen their defenses. We must keep our supply lines intact and use our provisions wisely in order to overrun the enemy position. If we can win this battle, we can realize our plans for a land ruled by virtue under my lord. This battle could be the one to bring an end to the chaos, so we must emerge victorious.
I'm surprised we didn't get the cutscene. But I guess some of the lines might conflict with Liu Bei, you know, being alive. I guess I'm just going to retain commander status for the duration of this battle. So Zhuge Liang dying won't really matter. But this means CBE is the final boss. That's so weird. This is the first stage we've seen him. They really should have had Bai Di be the last stage. Alright, almost forgot to equip his fourth weapon. And no, whoever asked, I am not going to use the Shadow Orb because it is terrible. Every swing empties your Musou gauge. It's not worth it at all.
Just on the horizon, a great golden age awaits.
If they're so eager to die, then we'll be happy to oblige them.
We have come a long way. We must protect our supply line.
You haven't come from anywhere. You've been at Wuzhang Plain for like the past 2 battles.
My lady, preparations are complete, as ordered.
We should have no trouble escaping danger with these wood oxen on our side. We will win this battle, and a new era of peace will be born.
Yes, I do actually read chats. It's just when I'm playing an action game, sometimes I, you know, have to be looking at the screen. So I don't see everything that's said. Did I get a Musou Rage just for getting 100 kills? How'd that happen?
This one's mine.
For my brothers!
Damn, it's over already.
His Musou should really change now that his brothers are dead.
Destroy them! Don't hold anything back!
Have him say like, for my tax return or something, I don't know.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Yeah, you're retreating, aren't you? Whatever, fine. You are my wife, so you can go away.
This may be the end of my army.
Oh, 4th weapons just do that. Interesting, I had no idea. 4th weapons just give you a Musou Rage every 100 kills.
It's here. This will change the tide of the battle.
It took me this long to even notice that was a thing. See if I can catch up to him with that red hair. He's right here. Wait, Ding Ai, you're so big, how do you run so fast?
It'll take more than just you to stop me.
Wow, the Aoha went out like a bitch.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Such impressive skill.
Trying to take the base. Stop them.
That's as far as you go. Eat this!
Triggered that rock slide so early compared to usual. So got a lot of fighting outside the defensive line to do.
virtue shall fail.
Zhang Hui is kind of tearing it up down there. I should really go and put a stop to him.
Was not enough. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Man, he's really booking it to Zhuge Liang.
If we're fast enough, we can confuse the enemy.
Then again, doesn't really matter if he dies, does it? Oh well, I've already run all the way down here.
Strong.
Since I'm the commander, both Zhuge Liang and Zhang Wei could die and nothing would change.
The commander is mine.
I could stand to learn a thing or two from you.
Oh, is this the end?
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Prepare yourself.
So, my might was not enough. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Just because we're a supply base doesn't mean we can't fight.
Heavens above, grant me just a few more hours.
I mean, even 1 hour and you would last for the rest of this stage, Zhuge Liang.
You will not live through this battle. To die in such a horrid place.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Like, I will have beaten Wei after this battle, but Cao Pi will still be alive. Also, Cao Ren and Xu Zhu just kind of sit over here. They don't really do anything.
You're the enemy commander? I've come for your head.
I came to you, but okay.
For my brothers!
This is just overkill.
Quiet.
who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, Jinji doesn't do much in the final stage just because, like, none of the Musou officers do. They're all set to just defend the 1 point. I mean, the only time they move is when Zhuge Liang dies, and then Sima Yi orders the charge. But that takes so damn long. Well, here it comes.
Zhuge Liang, I shall not forget your final wishes. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, and all of the others who have died fighting for our cause. Give me the strength to at last realize my ambitions.
Zhuge Liang is dead. All units move to counterattack. Prime Minister, help me to live up to your brilliance. Attack once more, for the glory of our Prime Minister!
I'm willing to bet if the battle isn't going well, then Zhang Wei won't have Shu charge. He'll tell them, like, back off or something. But you've already almost won, I imagine it just goes through. That's how it happens with Sima Yi at Heifei Castle. Oh, come on! That one dropped on top of me.
Your treachery shall not go unpunished.
A supply base beat Zhang Bao. Wow. Some son of Zhang Fei you are. Then again, he died to his own troops, so actually you did better than him. Gao Xing, I don't know what your excuse is. How are they dying to supply bases? Is their morale that low? Wow, Wei Yan has nothing. I assume the other guys had nothing as well. It must plummet once Zhuge Liang dies. Well, Wei Yan can keep struggling. It's what Zhuge Liang would have wanted anyways. You're being really annoying, Xiao Hei.
Left unfulfilled. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Fool! You have just chosen the path to your own death. You think
1 second.
you defeat me? Some people never learn. You should have done that in the first place.
Your head is mine!
Impressive! Keep it up!
My ambitions left unfulfilled.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
That supply base has taken 3 officer kills. It should be proud.
Left unfulfilled.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Now you've really made me angry.
CBE just turns green and turns into the Hulk. We should knock him off this cliff.
I'll never be defeated by an imbecile like you. Such foolish times. To not make use of my talents.
Liu Bei didn't even have any unique lines with him. Not that he should, it's first time seeing the guy.
Thanks to the Prime Minister's brilliant plan, we were able to defeat Wei. All of my men did an excellent job in controlling their grief and fighting against the enemy.
Excuse me, who's men?
The Prime Minister left behind a path toward unification of the land. Now, it is up to those of us left behind to create a new future where the people and the land will not be tempted toward the path to ruin.
Benevolent Screech.
A new bodyguard has come.
Oh hey!
in your service.
We finally got a superior S.
This bodyguard is known throughout the land for extraordinary talent.
Extraordinary talent. Ding Hui. It's not even a fun name, but whatever. And he's like the worst bodyguard type he could be. A freaking staff user. They don't do anything. Alright, who do I kill for him? By mailing.
It was during.
Guan Yu, Zhang Fei. At last, our journey is finally over. Watch over us in this new age of peace.
But a boring ending cutscene. I'll admit, Liu Bei's Musou was more entertaining than I thought it was going to be. Still wasn't that great. Of the rulers, probably the least interesting, but... Anyways, I think I have 2 more streams of Musou modes. The next stream is going to be Ling Tong and Jinji. And then after that will be Zhou Zi to finish it off. And then I'll have Legend mode to play. Because Dust Warriors 5 doesn't end. One of the longest games in the series. Liu Bei's gone nuts, he's talking to weapons. Legendary Warrior Shinji and Nunchuck Man. They do both have something in common, as they both have that mole under their face. Under their eye. No, no Xiao Qiao. She didn't get enough votes. Get Shinji's fourth weapon? Maybe. It depends what it is. And if people tell me about it beforehand, because I'm not going to bother to look it up. In 5 years, we might get to Dynasty Warriors 7 Ambition Mode. No. I'm not doing Ambition Mode. Or Conquest Mode, or whatever they called it in Dynasty Warriors 7, I don't recall. I hated that mode. And I hated Ambition Mode in Dynasty Warriors 8 as well. Ling Tong is a housewife as well. Alright, well, that's it for this stream. So, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.